Hey traders, and welcome to MPS Tips video. In today's video I will introduce a newest software that is called FBU, which is former fast backtest. Okay, let us start. First of all, it all starts from downloading files, and you need to go to my website and download the whole package. This is very important that you download and install the whole package. If I change a new file, yes, if I change only one indicator in this package or only one expert advisor in this package, it also affects other files because all the files are interconnected. So if I do the changes in one file, in one program, other programs are also affected. So you need to reinstall the whole package. Okay, simply after downloading, you end up having this zip file. So you open it and you open experts, you copy your experts, you go to MQL4, you go to file, open data folder, open MQL4, open experts, and place your experts here. Then you go back and then you open your indicators, copy your indicators, go to indicators in your MQL4 folder, place them here. If it is asking you to replace the already existing ones, do it. Replace the older versions. Otherwise it may conflict and not work the correct way. Replace them. Do not rename. Replace. Okay, and then you go, what else is left? So you go to libraries, copy the library, you go to this MQL4 libraries folder, place them here. Close this, and you need to reload your MetaTrader. You close the MetaTrader and you open it once again. So pretty standard way of installing indicators. Very simple, just copy the files into corresponding directories. Okay, so what's new in MPS? I added the third target here. So you see the level, we have target 1, target 2, target 3. But you should not be confused with the name of these levels. So if I hover the cursor over here, yes, over, let's say, this one, yes, and I will try to highlight this. So you see, if I hover the cursor here, and it says the name of this MPS version 1 custom formation 80 dash, and it says target 6. Of course it's not the target 6, it is simply the name, but we know that it is the target 1, target 2, target 3. It is target 3, it is not target 6, it is simply the name. Okay, this one is called 6, this one is 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It is simply the name of this line of this target. But of course, if you wish to have one-to-one risk to reward, you should aim here. This one is 2-to-1, this one is 3-to-1. So this naming is very important in FBU backtesting. Okay, hope you remembered where you should get the name of the target. Okay, this one target 6, you see, target 4 and target 2. Now let's install the FBU. We'll go to FBU, double click, and it suggests us to use the name, so let me call it the AAA name, and it is suggesting to use the delimiter. So the delimiter, it is one of the most important things that you need to keep in mind. It depends on the version that you are using. By default it is a semicolon, so it is a local version of Excel. I mean Russian, Ukrainian, Belarus, and former Soviet Union, Eastern Europe. Guys, we are all typing numbers this way. We type it, let's say 1, 65. So the separating stuff, the separating character that separates the integer part and floating part, it is the comma here. But all other guys in Western world, let's put it this way, they are using it this way. They are using 0.65. So the same number is written a bit different way. So the integer part is 1 and the floating part is 65. Yes, and the separator here is dot, point. And they say 1.65, blah, blah, blah. Here we say 1.65. The same numbers, but different way of writing it. So if traditionally you type numbers this way, yes, so most likely you have your local Eastern Europe way of typing, and your delimiter should be semicolon. If traditionally you type numbers this way, yes, 1.65, if you are Western, then your delimiter should be column. Sorry, your delimiter should be comma. Semicolon or comma. That's it. Well, this is the difference between them. Hope you understood this stuff. I'm using semicolon. The target. If you use the inbuilt target, it will take the targets from the MPS. And again, you need to know the codes for your target. Target 2, target 4, target 3, target 6 enable me to have 1-to-1, 2-to-1, and 3-to-1 risk reward. 5 digits, yes, it is true. Spread is 6. My spread is 0.6. It is not exactly 6 because I have 5-digit broker, and it is 1 decimal of a pip, so 6 decimals of pips. If you don't want to have spread, just set this to 0, and no spread calculations will be done. You will have exact 1-to-1, 2-to-1, and 3-to-1 risk reward. I like to have a spread included already. This way I know not the ideal theoretical performance of my strategy, but also I know the included commissions and included spreads in the results, so I have better results closer to reality. Offset, it is the function of MPS. You can use the front run 10% before the pattern completion, or you cannot use the front run. So we're not going to use the front run here, so we set this to false. Okay. So it says ready for work. We will do the backtest right now. Let us see the output file first. We'll go to files, we'll go to open other folders, we'll go to MQL4 files, and our AAA $15 is here. So what it did initially, it named our columns. So you see, it named that this way. Let me close this. So what happens if I change my delimiter to comma, let's say, yes, okay, and I go to open the same file, and you see the delimiter is a separator that places all the data into its cells. And if I use comma, it is not placing them into different cells, it is placing them into one cell, which is not okay for me in my local version of Excel. Although the file is set comma separated values, but in Russian local version it is not comma separated values, it is semicolon separated values. The rest of the world is using comma separated values, but Russian version is using semicolon separated version. And Ukraine and Belarus and post-Soviet Union countries, they are all, and some of Eastern Europe countries, they are all using semicolon separated values. So different Excel type. Okay, so that's why we have this abracadabra stuff if we are using wrong delimiter. and in majority of cases you should use a comma separated values, not semicolon separated values. But if you have, it all depends on your local Excel version. Okay, let me save the changes, and let me don't save the updated format. I'm not going to update the format of this. And then let us go to do the work. Let's do some backtesting. And before I do the backtest, I need not to forget to change the delimiter before I do the backtest. This is very important. Okay, now what I need to do, I need to scroll back into history. You see how fast patterns are drawn, how fast the backtest is. You simply scrolling back. And what we have here, we have target 1 winner, target 2 winner, and then it reverse target 3 loser hits stop loss. So we press B on keyboard, we press time, yes, we press price. To press price, just hit whatever line, whatever number, whatever letter, whatever triangle or whatever that belongs to the pattern. So if you are looking at this bearish pattern, just keep it here, and price will be copied. And then we type 2 winners, winner, winner, and 1 loser. So we type NNM, NNM, and it says done 3 times. Okay. Then we go to do the backtest. This bearish 3 target winner, I suppose. Yes, all 3 targets were hit. Same operations, B, price, time, winner, winner, winner. Here, all 3 losers, so B, price, loser, loser, loser. This one, 2 winners, 1 loser. Yes, price, winner, winner, loser. And this one is the same, 2 winners, 1 loser, winner, winner, loser. That's it. Now let's go to our output file. So what do we have in our output file? The output file types it this way: target 1, target 2, target 3, trade 1, trade 2, trade 3, or whatever you call it. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So here's the time. You see? They belong to one time. Okay, offset is set to 0, yes, and instead of having this risk to reward to 1 to 1, 2 to 1, 3 to 1, you have 0.9, you have 184, you have 279. Why do you have this? Because of spread. Your spread makes your target smaller by 1 spread and makes your stop losses larger by 1 spread. That's why you have this differences, not exactly 1 to 1. But of course, if you want to have ideal results, you just set your spreads to 0 and you will have 1 to 1, 2 to 1, 3 to 1. Okay, so what you can do with this information, it is only half of the task to collect the information. You do the backtest. I remember I did the backtest manually for, I don't know, for months and months and months and months, and it took me so much time to collect all the data, and I was, now I have the data, so what else? What I should do? Now I need to analyze the data. So how do we analyze them? We can filter these by time, we can filter this by target, target 1, target 2, target 3, we can filter this by risk to reward, we can filter this by B ratio, C ratio, D ratio, D2 ratio, and so on. And then we can go to our MetaTrader, we can change our targets into something different, re-backtest, and again we can filter this here, filter here, then we do another filtering, and this process of education of backtested is never ending. You do it again and again and again and again and again, and it is a non-stopping process. So don't believe anybody who says that you just buy the book, you follow the instructions in the book, and you become wealthy. No, it doesn't happen this way. Never. You do the backtest of your strategy, you optimize your strategy according to your needs. First of all, you can't trade, let's say, at night, yes? So 3:15, so you need to optimize the strategy. But what if most of your winners are at night, when you're sleeping? You see, how do you know it? Backtesting, 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 filtering, filtering, filtering. So maybe you will need to change your lifestyle, awake at night and sleeping in the daylight. You see, another winner, yes, also 3 m in the morning or whatever. So first, the strategy should fit your lifestyle. Yes, if you mostly have losers in your strategy because you are missing all your winners because you're sleeping, yes, and maybe you need to trade the patterns inverse way. So just let me draw it. So at night, you just noticed that at night you have reversal patterns and you miss all your winners, but in the morning, in your trade hours, you have mostly losing patterns. So what you need to do, traditionally you set your stop loss here and you take profit here and your entry is here, but you can do it inverse way. You take your stop loss here, entry here, take profit here. So it all depends on how you analyze the data, and your strategy should fit your personality, it should fit your lifestyle. And don't believe it, it's complete nonsense when it is said in the book, do it this way and you will become wealthy. Never. It is not. It should fit your personality, it should fit your lifestyle. Otherwise you will be missing all your winners and you will only picking up losers. You can only know it during the backtest. The process of backtesting, it is not simply checking what works and what doesn't. It is a process of creating of your own strategy. Of course, you take this pattern stuff as the basis of your strategy, but then you create your own strategy. You add your own filters, you add your own I don't know, stuff you enter with offset, or you enter conservative with candlestick formations. You place your stop loss here, take profit there, and you aim at target 3 and you only aim at I don't know, half target. It all depends on your personality. Okay, now what if you don't want to do the backtest of 3 targets? You say, you know what, I'm never going to trade 3 targets. So you don't type 3 targets. It is very simple. The B point, press B, time, price, and let's say I only want target 1. Done. Then you go to your next pattern, B, price, loser. So which was this? B, price, winner. And what was this? B, price, winner. So, oh guys, sorry, the file was opened. So when the file is opened, it cannot be modified. So we need to close it first, and we do the backtest one more time. So it is B, price, winner. So we have it B, price, loser, time, price, winner, and one more time, price, loser. So 4 patterns should be recorded. Go to our file, open it. So what happens there? This one, target 1, target 1, target 1. No target 2, no target 3 at all. Only target 1. I would suggest that you do the backtest of target 2 and target 3 as well. In case you don't want this, you can always filter them and you can only look at target ones. Yes, you can copy them, copy this information and you can paste them into separate Excel spreadsheet to analyze target ones only. Okay, don't save the information. Yes, do it. Okay, now let's go back to the settings of the FBU, and let's consider this Fibonacci target. So if you switch the inbuilt target to Fibonacci targets, yes, you also should switch the values. So what Fibonacci levels you're going to use? Let's say you're going to use the 0.32 as your target 1, 0.618 as your target 2, and your target 3 should be 0.86. It is not mandatory that you will use all the 3 targets, but just simply type the values. If you will use these 3 targets, then you already have them typed in this indicator. Okay, Fibonacci's. Go in here, go in here. And guys, you see, if I'm going to use Fibonacci, so these levels will become a bit messy, yes? So let me go to the settings of the MPS, and here we have targets. We turn them to false. And you see, it becomes much more convenient when you don't have these targets, you don't have that mess on your chart. And let's do the backtest with targets. How we calculate targets based on Fibonacci? We stretch our Fibonacci from A to D, yes, to the highest high, and then we do the same stuff. We press B, time, price, and the result. So 382 result hit, 618 result hit, and 886 result hit as well. So it is winner, winner, winner. You see, Fibonacci is deleted automatically. Here we have loser, 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 yes? So how it goes? Initially it is placed here, but then as price goes deeper, deeper, and deeper until it hits the stop loss. So you press B, you press entry, price, and it is loser, loser, loser. All 3 are losses. Okay, let's go next. Stretch your fibs. So what we have? Target 1, target 2, target 3 almost hit. Maybe we should place 786 instead of 886 for the 3rd target. But it doesn't matter. Let's do it. Time, price, winner, winner, loser. And what happens here? Same stuff. You stretch your fibs to measure targets. It is target 1, target 2, and a loser. Okay, go in here. B, time, price, winner, winner, loser. Now let's go to our output file. Let us see what is written there. Of course, you can use 3 targets, you can use 1 target or only target 2, but when you use 3 targets, you do it much faster. It is as if you do the backtest 3 times at the same thing. Okay, after we have changed the settings of the FBU, it added additional line here. So all this stuff is our Fibonacci targets. The stuff above is our inbuilt targets. Okay, and as you see, the same trades have different things. So this 10-15 trade and this, which one? This 10-15 trades, they have same time, same entry, they have same stop loss, yes, but they have different targets because the first one calculates targets based on risk ratio, 1-to-1 risk ratio, and the second one calculates them based on Fibonacci. So the first risk reward is 0.886 and the second risk reward is 0.72, and of course the take profit is less, and the second take profit and the third take profit is less as well. Okay, is it better to use Fibonacci or is it better to use the inbuilt targets? Well, it depends on your personality. I prefer to use Fibonacci because they hit more often. You see this target adjustment rule when price initially we place our Fibonacci at the pattern completion, yes, but price slightly exceeds that completion, and you see when I restretch my Fibonacci, the target becomes smaller, 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 and smaller, smaller until finally even small reaction to the upside gives me at least something. And that's why it is hit a bit more often. And this thing is called target adjustment. When you use Fibonacci, you should use target adjustment as well. You should follow the price action, restretching your fibs. The pattern trader system does this target adjustment automatically. It automatically closes half of your position. No, it's not closing half of your position. It places the stop loss to break even, but it is automatically placing 2 trades, 3 trades, making your position consisting of several parts. And when the first part is closed, the stop loss is moved to break even. When the second part is closed, the stop loss is moved further to protect some profits. So this is how the pattern trading system works. Watch the video about the pattern trading system. Okay guys, hope you will follow my advice and hope you will do the backtest of the patterns to create the strategy that fits your own personality. And until then, good luck and good trading. Hope to see you soon.